Hello and welcome back to Sage Daniel's Tarot, and this is going to be the love portion for Libra, so let's get started. Okay, I'm going to pull the Hidden Truth and see what comes out. Okay, so one of you is not financially stable. And if you have money, then you know it's not you that's not financially stable. I see life differently now. So somebody could have hit rock bottom and now they see life differently, and I don't want to know. So I'm taking that as possibly a masculine or a feminine that's saying, I don't want to know. Like, you're fed up at this point. You don't even care. You're like, I don't care that you don't have no money. I don't care that you see life differently now. But I mean, if this is a divine counterpart, you should at least hear them out, get some closure, and move on. If you're choosing to choose yourself or not choose your divine counterpart, I can be myself with you. So this person always felt like they could be themselves with you and they didn't have to try too hard. Or okay, so the white cards are the feminine, and no, the black cards are the feminine and the white cards are the masculine. Okay, so like this person felt like they could just be themselves with you, like run around in a t-shirt and have fun with each other, chase each other, and like completely just, I mean, you know, when you have those two friends that are really close that become lovers and everything changes, and you know, this is not like that. This is someone that they love you for you no matter what you do. I can't wait for you to get it. I have to keep moving forward. If you don't come back, know there will always be a special place in my heart for you and for what might have been. So the feminines they're getting a little tired of waiting. The feminine energies, male or female. And you kind of feel like, you know, I'll always love you, because that's unconditional love. But maybe not this lifetime. We're going to actually get it together in the physical. And that's okay, because sometimes you just don't. Like, it felt safe to open my heart to you. Then what? Was it a game for you? It wasn't for me. So the feminines are feeling a little bit of that ting still left in the heart. I mean, 333. But it's like you'd have to be in each other's shoes to understand what truly happened. That's why I think this is a conversation that needs to be had. Even though one of you is like, no, I don't want to know. I don't care, pretty much. But to me, I would want closure at least. Like, me being a divine feminine, I wouldn't reach out. I'm in my Empress energy, and I wouldn't reach out to, I would let them, whoever that person is, reach out to me. Because at this point, it's like, how do you know that they got to that spot yet? You don't want to reach out and then they're like, well, you know, I knew they caved first, if they're still in their ego. You know what I mean? So the feminine energies are feeling like, I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to actively wait. If someone comes along that catches my eye, that sucks for you, but I'll always love you. It's important for me to stay grounded and balanced no matter what is going on. So the feminines are not, they're not trying to be shaken. So even if there is a glimmer of hope, I think the feminine energies are just going to sit right there and do what they got to do and let this glimmer of hope come to them. Unless the feminine energies are the ones that was the runner in the dynamic, because it goes both ways. If the feminine energies was the runner in the dynamic, then the black cards is for the masculine energy and vice versa. You know your story, so you'll know which messages apply. I needed to make a healthy boundary. I wasn't trying to hurt you. So when the feminines finally gave up, they weren't chasing anymore, and they decided to call it quits and just, you know, move on and do what they needed to change and evolve for themselves. If the masculines were hurt, it wasn't a point of hurt or ego or pride or anything. It was the feminines had to get themselves together. They had to, like, you can't expect somebody to sit there with a box of tissues for 8 months or a year or 2 years. They have a life. They have to work. They have to, if they have children, they have to feed their children, all types of stuff. So, masculines, I know who you are to me. I recognize and acknowledge the connection. I just can't do this right now. Virgo also got that. So, you could be dealing with a Virgo. I thought I could walk away and forget all about you and this, like I walked away from many others. So apparently this masculine had it coming to him because they broke a lot of hearts. I don't think what happened with this particular masculine or group of masculines had nothing to do with you. This was just built up karma that was coming back to them in the worst way for them deceiving other females other than you. You know what I mean? But I feel like they do miss you. I feel heartbroken. Don't think I don't care. I do. I just feel stuck right now. So they're stuck because some was worse than others. Some masculines and some feminines did their counterpart straight dirty. I mean, like, they didn't know at the time and they did them dirty. So, like, it's like hard to come back from that. Like, this is someone you possibly ghosted and you figure, I'm never going to see that person again. I'm never going to talk to them again. So what do I care what I say or do to them? And then it hit them like, oh my gosh, no, come back. I need you. And it's like, okay, what do I say? Because look what I did. You know what I mean? I want to return to you. I do. I just want things to be different with us when I do. So they want to make sure they're fully aligned before they come back, because this is it for them. They're not, once they come back, game over. Like, they're not playing no games. They want marriage. They want everything. I just said that. I want the fairy tale with you, but maybe that is not the typical fairy tale you think it is. You don't know. Because you never asked me. Why don't you ask me what I really want? Okay, so some feminine energies never spoke about love and marriage and children with their counterpart. Because like I said, this could have been a one-night stand and you just never really talked about it, or they lied about it so you don't even know. Are you going to stay away forever? I need communication. So like I said, the feminine energies are getting a little, they're kind of getting done with this, because they're like, okay, you know, every moment that ticks by, I can't get that back, and I'm not gonna waste it pining on you, you know. 2 came out. I feel like this whole thing was a game for you. That hurt. My feelings for you were real. So yeah, so the feminine are thinking that this was just a game. Like, it was like, okay, divide and conquer, you know how men do, or some women are like that too. Like, they just go out there, they find them, they have sex, like groups. There are some men that run in packs and they do that. Okay, we both walked away from something that could have been wonderful, was wonderful. I'm so sad. Okay. So now, let's see. There's a lot of sadness and remorse. I feel like the feminines kind of gotten over it and they see it from another perspective. Like, I went through hell and back, so I'm pretty sure they got it handed to them too. I know you are my counterpart. I do. I want to be able to come to you with my whole self. This is why I am silent. I am working on it and on me. This causes me pain too. So, like I said, the masculines got rocked too. There was some crazy karmic out there that probably put them under the bus, then rolled over them. You know what I'm saying? The same thing they did to you, but a lot worse because you were not knowing, or vice versa. Can we start over? Yeah, they want to start over because they know now, like, I keep hearing that. I will never find another lover more sweeter than you, more sweeter than you. And I think it's, you close to me, you're like my mother, close to me, you're like my father, close to me. So it's like they feel family ties with you. They felt closer to you than anyone they've ever met in their life. I know I can go easily into victim mode. I'm trying to overcome that. It's been a pattern. I'm brokenhearted that we aren't together. My heart aches for you, but I won't let you know that. Yeah. So that sounds a little bit of, some of them are still in their ego. Okay, last card, and then I'm going to pull a Goddess Oracle card in this. I'm willing to put the work into this connection. I regret not doing so previously. I want to give to you. So just give it a little bit more time and see what happens. Let me pull one of these. Woo! Resolving issues, solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma. So it's time to balance things out, and it's going to be balanced. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you like the way I split it up, then I will continue. All right? Don't forget to check in the description box. Thank you for all the new subscribers I have and all the views I have. I am so grateful. I appreciate you guys. I love you so much. Remember always, love is love and peace is everything. Bye, Libras.